Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this episode of Veterans Rides. I'm your host, Duane Moore. Today's guest is Chief Petty Officer, United States Navy, Gary Mitchell. Gary, come on down.
What's going on, Duane? How's it
Hey
going?
Gary, thank you for being in the show.
Thank you.
What do you have for us today?
Today I got a 2015 M3 F80.
F80, okay. A few years ago, I also had an M3, an E36 M3. After a few months of ownership, I realized that that car was considered a half M3 because of the fact that the suspension components were the only ones that were upgraded. The engine was not. Our buddies in Europe, they got the upgraded, they got the upgraded engine with an extra 100 horsepower. So, sure, your car's a real M3, right?
Definitely.
So, what got you interested in an M3?
So I had a 2011 335i that I fell in love with. The sedan style is just something that I grew fond of. I went through a 6 Series Coupe 650i X-Drive, and then I went to a 2017 Golf R, which is very fun, but not as much horsepower as I wanted. So I decided to go back into the BMWs and jump into the 3 Series body style that I love so much, being the M3.
Yeah, and that's a very good point that you have, that if you want something sporty, if you have the option to get that car as a sedan, it's just a lot more practical, right?
Correct.
Pick up your friends and your family. What about the horsepower? Do you like the horsepower here? Because you were saying that you had a Volkswagen Golf R, but that didn't meet your horsepower.
Absolutely, yeah. The Golf R is fun. It's a totally fun car. I miss it still, but it's like I was saying, the horsepower is the big thing for me and us guys, right?
Yeah.
So horsepower, it definitely's got enough for me, especially for a daily driver. It's plenty.
Yeah. All right. Hey, let's go ahead and check out this car.
Hey, so this is my 2015 M3. As you can see, I got it wrapped with a custom wrap made by Avery Dennison. Shout out to SD Wrap and Kevin. Thanks, guys. Good job. I got this wrap due to the fact I want to preserve my color. The natural color is the Kier Orange, and that's the reason why I got this dope-ass colored wrap, just to protect that paint. Okay, so here we go. We got the stock 19-inch wheels. Currently running some Pilot Super Sport tires on this. Is one of my favorite tires for the M3, my personal opinion. We also got the big brake kit going on here, just standard brakes, still stock, along with the wheels as well. I'm looking at upgrading those eventually. As you can see here, I lowered it quite a bit. I put a K&W height adjustable springs on here, and it's definitely cool. It doesn't mess with my electronic dampering system, none of that. It's just strictly spring. I can adjust it, bring it up, bring it down whenever I want. But I like this effect. It makes the car look smooth and pretty sporty. All right, so we're looking under the hood. So we're looking at the stock motor. Haven't done anything to it. It's the S55 3-liter twin turbo inline 6 stock, but it's enough for me just to have fun around town. And I eventually probably will do something, maybe, we'll see, depends. Also, as you can tell, we have the stock color inside. It's not the glossy color, but that's why it doesn't match the wrap. All right, here we are with the interior of the car. A few things I want to point out that I really love is the carbon fiber trim I got on the dashboard and the center console here. Everything's pretty much stock, as typical BMWs have been throughout the years. It's something that's grown on me that I don't really mind. Also, in the seats, we have the M emblem that lights up within the sporty seats. I love the seats as well. Leather's always good quality stuff. So definitely a comfortable drive, and still keeps that sporty, up-to-date appearance.
So this is my favorite part of the show, where we take this bad boy out for a spin, where we go and take the car for a drive. But before we do that, I just have to say, I am a huge fan of this wrap in this vehicle. It really makes this M3 stick out of the pack. It looks amazing. It's just fantastic. Let's get going. So here we are in a 2015 M3. So we were talking about that power earlier, and right here we're going up a hill, and it handles this hill with ease. Woo! I love going on long drives, and with that comes a drink in your hand. The cup holders in this car is placed perfectly. It's forward to the driver. Sometimes the cup holders are in the back here, and you gotta reach in the back, and that doesn't make sense. I love where BMW put the cup holder here in this car. We're out here driving on the city streets, and he lowered what's already a sporty sedan. So the big concern is it firm? Is it too firm, I mean? And it is firm, but it's tolerable, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I don't feel like I'm getting beat up by every single bump, and I've been in cars where that does happen, and after driving for a little bit, you're like, like I'm done, I'm out of here.
Yeah, it's pretty comfortable. It's not too stiff, it's not too loose, of course. I mean, the stock suspension, having it lowered, obviously you feel the difference, but it's a lot more comfortable for me. I think it's more fun, actually, to be honest. So,
was there anything else you wanted to do to this car in the future?
Oh, absolutely. So a lot of cosmetic things I'm probably gonna do. I'm looking at a rear diffuser right now. Since it's so low in the front, I was looking at a front diffuser. I don't think I'm gonna do that, but just because it's dangerous. It'd be a waste of money. I'll hit a curb and take that sucker right off. So yeah, rear diffuser, looking at doing that. Possibly some engine work. If anything, beginning with the exhaust. It's pricey, but definitely worth it.
That's a good upgrade.
Yeah. That's probably as far as I'll go for a while, because this is an expensive hobby, this car by itself. So I'll probably just stick with that within the next couple of years if I keep the vehicle. So that's about it.
Nice. Well, I just gotta say thank you for being in the show. Thank you for letting me drive your car.
Thank you.
It's a great car. I'm having a blast being in it, and we'll see you guys next time.